Hello guys, so today I'm actually going to review a book by the Korean writer Han Kang, and it's The Vegetarian. So let's check out the Goodreads rating first. So in Goodreads the book has 3.59 rating and almost 129,000 ratings with 17,000 reviews. So it's quite a popular book and I gave it a 5-star as expected, and few of my friends has also read it and some of them marked it as to read. Alright, let's check the hard copy of the book. This is the copy of the book that I got, and it's actually quite a small book compared to the others. It's only around 150 actually. The copy I have is around 150 pages long, and in Goodreads I think it's 180 or something, but the pages varies because of the quality of the print or the portion of the pages. So this book actually centers around a character named Yeong-hye, who is a Korean housewife, and the book is divided into 3 parts. It's just one book, but the whole book is divided into 3 parts. In the first part, it's a point of view of Yeong-hye's husband. The second part is a point of view of her brother-in-law, and the third part is a point of view of her sister. So as you can see throughout the whole book, you don't actually see any direct point of view of Yeong-hye. It's just the perspective of others and how they think of her behaviors. So all of a sudden Yeong-hye once stops eating meat, and not only that she stops eating meat, she starts acting strange ways, and her family and her husband, they just becomes anxious about her behaviors. So that's what happens, and she loses a lot of weight, and you can see that it's almost like an suicidal act. And all of a sudden you see that her relation with her husband is not that good, and eventually her husband leaves her, and the only person that helps her is and stands by her is her sister. So her situation gets worse day by day, and she eventually had to get admitted to a mental hospital, where she and her sister has quite an amazing, not only one conversation, they have multiple conversations, because her sister goes to see her once in a while, something like that. And I actually had made 2 posts about this book on my Facebook, so I will show you the posts as well. So in this post I wrote a conversation of her and her sister, so I will show you the post here. And the picture itself, this painting, I actually did the painting, it was inspired from the book, but the actual painting was of a model named Frida Gustafsson. She is a Swedish model, so she had a photo shoot like that, and I changed something and take some inspiration from the book The Vegetarian and ended up making this painting. I actually love this painting. I think this is one of the best paintings I did in my lifetime. So I will read the lines for you. It says, "No one can understand me. The doctors, the nurses, they are all the same. They don't even try to understand. They just force me to take medication and stab me with needles. I'm acting like this because I'm afraid you're going to die." Yeong-hye turned her head and stared blankly at In-hye, as though the latter was not her sister but a complete stranger. After a while the question came, "Why is it such a bad thing to die?" And when I read this line, I was, my brain just exploded with so much emotions and sadness. It's like my whole lifetime flashed in front of my eyes. I was so destroyed and devastated by this question. I was like, fucking hell, I'm done. It's like almost like that. So this book is quite depressing. The other depressing book that I probably will review in the near future is No Longer Human by Junji. So this book is fucking sad as fuck. This I definitely don't recommend this book if you are in sad mood. This book is way too depressing, and it's actually a comic version of the book. So, but this is a masterpiece. So, and so is The Vegetarian. The next post that I will share is another post that I just quoted one line on my Facebook. It says, "I want to swallow you, have you melt into me and flow through my veins." I think this is a very, very strong line, and it's one of the best one line that I have quoted in from any book, and this is an incredible line. This line is actually taken from the second part of the book, where it's actually from our brother-in-law's point of view. They have a weird and strange sexual intercourse in this part. They cover their bodies with paint. Her brother-in-law is actually a filmmaker, and he paints as well. This sexual intercourse is really strange, and to be honest, it is something that I personally would definitely like to try once. But I don't think everybody can take it, and that's why I definitely won't recommend this book for everyone. If you are an underage, if you are a teenager, you definitely should avoid this book. Just stay away from this book, because this can traumatize you in many ways. So that's it. I don't want to talk much about the book. There are lots of book reviews on this book on YouTube. You can definitely check those out. And this book actually got several awards, including the Man Booker International Prize, which is really prestigious award. And I highly recommend this book. It's one of the best books I've ever read. I read this book last year. But if you are not used to this kind of heavily, depressing writing, that books that play with your mind mentally, something like that, you should probably avoid this book. It's really sad, but I highly recommend this book if you are used to this genre. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. As always, I will see you next time. I will probably review 1Q84 next time. It's one of my most favorite books. I always wanted to review 1Q84, so that's probably gonna happen sooner or later. And I actually have my room totally for me now, and I will probably decorate few stuffs. I'll get a few paintings on the background, and I hope to get it done well. The month September is going quite well with everything, and I just hope it goes smoothly like that always. And yeah, thank you for watching my video. I will see you next time.